Ah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Civilization 5 Rule Britannia. We're starting to give Leon a bit of a beating. We have taken a few losses doing so, but hopefully, next few turns, unfortunately we're going to lose these swordsmen, but they will have died in the service of England. And that's a glorious death. All the French have trebuchets. However, we now have the technology for long swordsmen, as you can see up there. World's most progressive people, and we're at the very bottom. We suck on social policies and culture. However, speaking of which, we've got what we need to get the next one. And what to go for, that's the next question. We're completely coastal right now, so that would help a bit. Happiness, thanks to the mob, we don't really need. Great Admiral, that would be good. But most of the combat on this map is probably going to be land-based once we finish with the Mediterranean. Sea trade routes. So this would give us quite a bit of money and a bonus to Great Admiral's commerce. Bit more gold. I think we permanently have access to Lankish nets because we're staying in the Middle Ages. That could be handy. Great merchants, that wouldn't help much. Science wouldn't help. That would be certainly a bit of a bonus, but aesthetics wouldn't really need. Patronage don't need, piety don't need, so liberty. Free settlers. These are more for early game bonuses. Oligarchy is good throughout, since we can have a garrison unit in every city and it increases strength. But we'll probably go for adoption. No, exploration. +1 movement for naval units and +1 sight for naval combat units. Aha! So that will definitely be useful. Exploration. Right, time to give Leon a bit of a what for. I think it's time we start to bring you guys into the fight. So they can still shoot. So, let's begin with catapults. They can hit hard. Ooh, this might be the one. Ooh, bowman. Cover, barrage, accuracy. You already have march. So let's go for barrage 3. And start bombarding. Health is going down. I don't think it'll happen this turn though, sadly. Unless these swordsmen. Not gonna happen. That's a shame. England's first in long swordsmen. I can stay there for the time being. These longbowmen, if we could get them into position, we could shoot them. Sadly, however, we cannot. So you'll have to hold the line there for the time being. I'm starting to think maybe I should just have a city there just to make sure that people don't suddenly settle a city in the middle of England. London now has fortifications, so any units in the territory around the capital and the wall goes straight through Edinburgh will now be slowed down by an extra movement point. That's good. Let's see. You finish an armory, so now it's time to start cranking out galleasses. You finished an armory, you could build galleasses. I could have you build a few more buildings, but let's get some galleasses out because we need a navy. For England, we're overdue for a grand navy. You're going to give me your Leons again? No, because I've nearly got Leon, but unfortunately we're going to lose another catapult. Ah dear. Sure. I see no downside to it. You're all the way over there. Quite a lot of Dutch ships. Well, now I think about it. Hang on, what's this? Ah, longbowman. Can you get it? No. So you'll just have to get barrage. Definitely on your next promotion. No, these guys can actually be promoted. Long swordsman. And production in London. Start cranking out some galleasses. And the same with you, York. England is gonna have a grand navy. Alright, catapults, you've lost your brethren to this city. It's time for a bit of payback. This could be it. I just want to make sure I make it a guaranteed conquest. Guaranteed conquest. Leon, you now belong to the English. Oh, they have crossbowmen now. Annex their city. And now these longbowmen, 1, 2, 3, can come in and wipe out those crossbowmen. Oh, triple kill, kill. And look at this range. Hit the trebuchet. Oh, Roman lands down here. What do the Roman swordsmen look like? They look like legionnaires. I love this red mod pack. I wonder what a French swordsman would look like. Because I looked at the hotkey to me to start recording with Shadowplay brings up the demographics screen, and Rome is top in terms of army size. So I'm guessing they've been doing a fair bit of conquering to get territory up here, or maybe just fast settler building. So start on a courthouse, Leon. You're going to be in resistance for quite a long time. Pompey, move forward. Yes, we've got Pompey moving towards Roman lands. Love it. Gildren, stay there for now. Workbox. I should just get rid of you. You're annoying me. Automate. Not like you're really going to be able to do much. Hit. Ouch. Probably hurts that much because Leon is weakened. I really don't want to risk the chance of them suddenly sending up a random... Hang on. Ah, those are my other scouts.
The only thing...
Is that promotion? Unit. My galleasses! We've got our first galleasses. Great lighthouse, extra movement and sight. Exploration, extra movement and sight. They've got massive sight lines. Now, I don't know, they're probably going to be used mainly against naval units at first until we wrest control of the seas, and then they're going to be used for bombarding land units. They only have 2 range though. I think I'm going to go with targeting. Oh, and promoting again. Mobility, sentry. I don't need either of those, so I'm going to go for targeting too. So on the next promotion, they should get extra range. So I'm going to move these guys down here. I can still move. Oh yes, we have access to Wales now from Leon. Well, good thing I didn't delete that workboat then. No, just fish. What am I saying? Wales? No, just fish. I don't know if that's going to be a guaranteed kill, so move there. No, you're out of moves, so we're going to have to hope that that's a kill. Not quite. Do I want to send the swordsman out? No, I want to upgrade them. After they conquered Leon, they deserve... They're overdue a promotion. Damn, I could have sent these guys in. Right, so where are all these promotions? More galleasses. Bombardment. Targeting. Century. Targeting. Look at this lovely movement. All the English bonuses combined with the other bonuses we've got. Scouts. Sadly not an upgrade. Just You're going to get shot again, you morons. To start automating buildings. Start to fix up France after we blew most of it up. Another galleass. Unfortunately, because of the freaking Netherlands, you're going to have to make your way all around the entire country in order to the... We've got German boats up here as well. Brilliant. So you must have a coastal city somewhere around here. So... More galleasses. After we've got a good number of galleasses, then we can start building other buildings. So physics is the one we want next to get trebuchets. We'll probably get a couple of them at least. But longbowmen are going to be my main sources of damage against cities. You poor guys, you're always being stuck there. Another cargo ship. Most profitable is Lisbon by far with 16 gold per turn. Look at this. Very tiny profit. All this money. I could just buy everything I need. But nah, I'm probably going to need the money as a war chest at some point. Since we've got a lot of expansive wars to do. If we're going to take over Europe. Hitting Leon again? Yo. Well, they're sending in some bowmen, but they're not going to do much. In fact, they're just going to get pummeled by my archers. Still, at least they're on hills, so they should get some bonus. Whoa. The north of Eastern Europe is Barbarian Haven. Damn it, I was hoping it'd be the scouts. Get them the automatic healing bonus. Because that's a very useful one. London sending out galleasses. Production. More galleasses. Alright, so we've got more galleasses cranking out everywhere, so I think it's time for these places to start building. Our buildings, Edinburgh needs to catch up a bit. You need a granary, you don't even have a granary. So you guys aren't going to be able to do much around France. So I think while I have my military focusing on France and maybe the Netherlands, I have the Navy start working on Spain. So just scope the place out a bit. You guys can travel into deep waters, so start exploring a bit. Okay. Guys. Look at this range. I wonder if the crossbowmen can actually get another range upgrade. I wouldn't think so. So they've got a great general in there as well. But these composite bowmen are going to have a really bad time. And in fact, next turn... Oh, look at this. Bye-bye! Doink! Just keep exploring. Where have you gone? Right next to more archers. I'm guessing you want to be promoted, but you're getting yourselves killed doing it by running to there. Now I have swordsmen here. They can move in towards Paris to break, to lift the fog of war, and I'll have a whole horde of longbowmen around, ready. So catapults, not yet ready. Got 5 turns until we can upgrade them to trebuchets. And finally, these long swordsmen are ready. England's first, of course, here. Pompey can do nothing. These long swordsmen deserve a good break after they conquered Lyon. And I think next turn we should be ready to... Oh, for goodness sake. Scratch that. They've moved in more troops. Everyone's making friends and research agreements, and here I am conquering France. Hang on. Are these mine? No, I didn't have any galleasses up there. Ouch. I think those are mine, though. Yeah, they're mine. So those are from the Danes. So I'm not concerned about them. Are these the scouts? No, these are more galleasses. I'm building a lot of them. Spreading the fog, lifting the fog of war. Right. I think we've got ourselves a sizable navy now. Look at all these ships just pouring out of English waters. It's a glorious sight, is it not? And the scouts still aren't. How much more do they need? Because they... Oh, good, stop it. Because they are... a couple more hits away. So I want you to get the heck out of there. So you actually found some untapped ancient ruins. Interestingly enough. You could hit Paris from all the way over there. I love longbowmen. And no doubt everyone's gonna hate them. Everyone I'm fighting. Because these swordsmen are getting destroyed. You guys stay there. Actually, come down here. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to wait another turn. Alright, I send in 3 long swordsman units in towards Paris. I was going to prove it. Stockholm for 13. Braga. I'll stick with Stockholm. Barcelona and the others are the same, but probably the person we won't be declaring war on for a while. How many units? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of long swordsmen. Let's crank out 1 more from London. And 1 more from York. Okay, it's time for Dublin to start catching on boons. Get ourselves a... That works. Troyes, you're finally ready to go. You're no longer in resistance. Leon's going to be in there for a while. Alert. Right, next turn, hopefully, unless the French do something. Oh, for goodness sake! They're going to start cranking out units like that to annoy me now. They're putting them in that same spot, and they've got a series of knights down there. Piss off, barbarians. Right, this is the Gallia. Another Gallia says targeting, yada yada yada. Hastings, it's time for you to start catching up on buildings. We're just scouting out this area down here. The Portugal's starting to spread. They built a city right on the site of our barbarian encampment. Is it worth it claiming these ruins? Let's do it. Just a bit of free gold. Not really worth it. They could die now. Alright, I'm going to call an end to this episode here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed, and that you will join me for the next episode where hopefully we'll start an assault on Paris and maybe even conquer it. I hope to see you then.